everyone, it's April from Dragons and Dresses Craftsortium, and this is going to be my project for the collaboration with MiniscenesGB and all the other lovely artists around the world. It's a fantasy theme, so I'm hoping that I can get this right. We're going to try anyway. So I'm going to do it in several different parts. We have this tray that I'm going to dust, and then I'm going to pour it in polyurethane. Then I'm going to add things to it that I'm going to make also, and some things that I bought, like I bought a few things from Hobby Lobby to go in this. So we're going to see if we can't get this thing going. I'm going to try to talk, but if not, I will play music. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. And I'm probably going to do my polyurethane in like a brown color because I think it will work better with the base of it. But there's my riverbed and there's my forest floor. Okay, now time to mix that up. Let me get everything ready and I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, I'm on a different microphone now because I didn't realize I had the wrong one on. I hope this is better. If the other one is squealy, I'll just do a voiceover and you'll know it by now. Okay, I have an extra mold here just in case I over pour. I'm going to do 300 milliliters. I don't think it's going to take that much though. I'll do 200. Yeah. Okay, so I'm using the SRC Color Pro polyurethane in the semi-clear. Now I'm going to go ahead with 300. There's 150 there. I have to sit it over here to make sure that it's level because my desk is not, but my leveling board supposedly is. We'll see. And I'm going to have to move my mold over to the leveling board as well. So we will do that, and then I will while that's curing, I will start making some of the stones with polymer clay. I'm going to move this over here so that it's already on there. Okay, there's 150 of that, and it is level, so I'm going to go ahead and add my chocolate brown to this. And it doesn't have to be, oh my gosh, perfectly dark brown, because it's the bottom anyway, so you're not really going to see it. Can't believe I was just doing that in my lap. Yes, I can, because I'm me. We all know I am a little off. Of course, when I add the other to it, it's going to lighten it up just a smidgy-didgy. But with the other part of this polyurethane, now you can only mix it for 30 seconds, and then you have to pour. If this isn't enough, then I will have to mix up some more. We shall see. That's why I poured part B, because it's the resin part, and part A is the hardener, because I wanted to get the color mixed in it first. There we go. All right, now I'm going to add the hardener part to it. And I need to take that stick out so that it doesn't take up room. All right, we're going for, oh, you still can't see anything, can you? I'm sorry. There, maybe now you can see a little bit of the cup. I can turn the camera over just a hair. There you go. There's the cup right here. That's my color switching sponge, but here's the cup. So I'm going to add another 150 of this up to the 300 line. And stir, 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 and scrape and stir all at the same time. I do not recommend you using a stirring wand or a mixing thing for this, because it's just not necessary, because you don't have enough time. All right, there's my mold. You can see the edge of my mold there. It's starting to warm up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pour it. Oh my goodness. I think I made exactly enough. I did. So that tray holds 300 milliliters. That's good to know. You can see it working a little bit. You can see it blending and moving in there. It's pretty cool. And I'm just going to let this sit here, because that has to cool down also. Trying to get as much of it as I can out. Okay, there we go. It's still moving and moving and moving. Okay, we're going to leave that over there. And it's okay if there's a little mica powder on my desk. I'm just going to let you watch that for a minute while I get this other ready. Sorry if you can hear my air conditioner, but it is hot here in Florida. And my room back here used to be a porch, and it's been walled in. Therefore, it's no longer a porch. It is a room, and it is hotter than blue blazes in here. Okay. So now I'm going to take the gloves off, and I just got my clay yesterday. For this project. I'm going to have to bake them, but it's okay. Oh, you can see where I scraped it where it wasn't mixed good. It's really warm now. All right, it's not going to move anymore because now it's curing. Okay, we're going to come back over here now. And I don't have to roll this or anything with a pasta roller. I'm just going to cut pieces off. And I got it from Hobby Lobby on sale. And it's the Sculpey, original Sculpey. And it is the granite color, granite. I have to get my knife though. My polymer clay knife. Not sure which one is which, but this is the one we're going to go with. Because I don't have to... I'm going to use some of this to make some of the stones, and I'm going to use some of the regular river rocks that I bought because they're different color and texture and all. Okay, here's my blade. Be very careful with these blades if you're new at this because they are very, very sharp. This one is a flexible blade. And I'm just going to cut a few pieces of this off. And I'll show it up close and personal here in just a minute. You want to make sure you put your open clay in a Ziploc baggie or you wrap it up because you do not want it to be just sitting there leaching out. Leaching is when the oils come out of it. You don't want to wrap it in paper. You want to make sure it's wrapped in like a baggie or saran wrap, the plastic wrap stuff. Put this up because we all know how clumsy I can be. Don't need to cut myself on it. And I got this set off of Amazon. Okay, so it's pretty soft. I'm going to make some different size ones, and then these will go in the oven. And I don't care if they're straight or not. They're not supposed to be perfect. They're river rocks. So you can roll it. And to get the fingerprints out of it, you just rub it a little bit and the fingerprints come right off. See, I don't want them to be perfect rocks. But I don't want them to have my fingerprints either. And let me show you that up close and personal. I don't know how well, there we go. See, it's got all these little pieces and shards of mica in it. These are mica flake or glitter in there to give it that granite look. I probably got too much off here, but it's okay. I'll put it in the bag with the rest of it. I had several ideas for this collaboration, but I overextend myself all the time. So I don't really have time to do the other ones that I wanted to do. That with their arthritic hands, it's kind of hard to do all the other clay pieces that I wanted to do, which I'm still going to do in a video. But not right now because I just can't right now. My hands hurt too much to roll it and everything because I have the hand crank roller, pasta roller or clay machine. I have 3 of them. One is dedicated strictly to white because you don't want to mix white with any other color on your white machine because it will transfer that color. And I have one that's just for black and red. All the other colors can go on the third one. I just don't like cleaning everything off with the alcohol afterwards, so see, those look like little rocks. It's nice and soft because I just bought it yesterday, and I checked the packages while I was at the Hobby Lobby to make sure, and of course it was 40% off. I don't buy it unless it is. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. Once I found out that they carried it, it takes about 20 minutes to get to the Hobby Lobby from here, so I don't go there very often. I had to go into the other town where I used to live, so I figured make a day of it. Go to Hobby Lobby, go get your pedicure, and I did. Okay, I'll put these on a, what do you call that thing? A tile, a ceramic tile that you get from Home Depot or Lowe's. I got them from the Rehome store, I think it's called, from Habitat for Humanity, because I really like going there and shopping for certain things because it helps and it's cheaper, and if you go on the right day you get senior discount, and you only have to be 50 to get the senior discount there, so I've been getting it for a while. And I know I'm sitting here talking to myself, and my daughter's in the other room, and the dog is sitting there at the door saying, "Woman's at it again. She crazy." Okay, let me make some smaller ones. While I'm waiting on that anyway. It's still got to cool down. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. It is hot. Yeah, they don't have to be perfect. I'm just... And these will go in the oven, and they will bake for... Where did I put the clay? They will go in the oven at something degrees. Did I rip it off? I believe it's 275. Oh, it's paintable. Well, of course it is once it's... Oh, there we go. 275 for 15 minutes for 1/4 inch. Okay, so these are going to go in for about a half hour to 45 minutes. And I will put a tent over them. A tent means I will take aluminum foil over the tile that I put them on, because whatever you put on straight on a tile, it's going to have a shiny spot, which it really doesn't matter about these, but I'm going to still put a piece of parchment paper or deli wrap, whatever you want to call it, down, because I don't want the shiny spots, and that's how you can prevent the shiny spots. Make a few little ones here. Oh, the grandson should be walking in any moment now. Okay, there's a little one here. I'm going to go get the tile and put these in the oven, and I have a dedicated toaster oven that's just for my polymer clay. And I will get those done, and I will be right back with you. All right. Well, I did forget to mention that you need to put your clay in the oven, in a cold oven. You put it in, you don't preheat it, you put it in, and then you turn it on. Okay, so this is not quite set up yet, but that's okay. This will help cool it down quicker. But there's my forest floor in the river. And I don't know if you can see it, if the camera's going to pick... Yeah, there it is. You can see the ridges from that tray, which it's okay. I don't mind because I'm putting something else on it. Oh, that's hot. In case I didn't tell you, that's hot. But then again, I got that tray from the orange and white place, so, you know, I'm not going to complain because you get what you pay for. I think it was like $2. So you get what you pay for, you know what I mean? But to go on that, I have my little doodad doohickeys. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean. The doodad doohickeys. I picked up a couple of things for it. I got this fairy garden. It says My Garden Friends. It's from like where their fairy gardens and stuff are at. And it's going to go right over the bridge. See, see, see? It's going to go over the bridge. And then I got this other one, My Garden Friends, for $2.99. And I think that's what the bridge was too. Yes, it was $2.99. And I got my little dragon. Isn't he cute? Oh my, I'm so pretty, so pretty, pretty, pretty. And he's going to go on the bridge. And him only have one horn, but that's okay. We're going to glue him to the bridge itself with my E6000. I'm just going to squirt a little in this undercarriage. Not a whole lot because I don't want it to squirt around. And he's going to go right smack dab on the center because I don't want him to move. Cover that up so that it doesn't. And then sit him off to the side so he can dry. Now we got those rocks. Ow. And in the oven. And I have, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Not sure how well the hot glue stick is going to work, but I'm going to do hot glue and E6000 for the other part. I don't need my UV light. I can unplug it. Plug it in my hot glue gun. I never leave anything plugged in if I'm not using it. Number one, it wastes electricity. And number two, knowing me, I could leave it on. So I'm going to turn that on my silicone mat over here. And I searched everywhere until I found just the right bag of moss. And I got this at Joann's, and it was $6.99 a bag, but I used a coupon. So yeah, it's a moss variety pack because this one has all kinds of cool little different mosses in it. And that's what I wanted for this project, was the different types of moss. So we're going to wipe that off. And to make sure it sticks a little bit better, I'm going to first wipe it out. Take a nail file that I have here, and I'm going to just rough it up a little bit around the edges where I'm going to put the moss. You can use, sandpaper or sanding block. I'm just etching it so that it has something to grip onto, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean, Vern? Well, I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me hot glue stuff down, so I'm going to hit pause, and when I get it all hot glued on there, I will return. Oh, I forgot to show you the rocks that I got. These are from Dollar Tree. I just put them in an old peanut container. But I'm going to use these rocks here as well as the ones that I made. All right, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and just keep it running, but I'll fast forward this part in case you do want to see it. Okay, now that we've got all that done, I'm going to cut off my hot glue gun because, don't want to leave it running because I could burn myself. I'm going to clean this little bit up here, and I'll be right back because we're going to do something else pretty cool. See you in a flash. Okay, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm working with glitter and I get it all over the table, I scrape it all into one container and I keep it, and I call it my dregs jar. I've got a couple of them, as you can see, and I'm going to make use of both. These are the ultrafine glitters, and this is just a mixture of glitters, and I'm going to make use of these. Come on, come with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a mess. I got two different colors of glitters. I need two different colors, two different jars. These are all my crystal tip not all of them, but these are all crystal tip molds. And since they're clear, I can put them in the double-sided UV light from Let's Resin. It was given to me as a gift. All right, that one's dirty. I don't want that one. There, that one's better. I've used these same little cups for like 6 months now. Or more than that, since November, however long that's been. And this, if you don't remember, that is one of the little mushrooms that I made that glows in the dark. Only the one. I don't need a lot, just the one. So I'm going to take my, well, I'm going to go ahead and just get the big bottle of UV over here. If I can reach it. Yep, there it is. Okay. You know what? I have some glow-in-the-dark glitter, too. I just may add some glow-in-the-dark glitter from Hobby Lobby, which when I went, they have a new one, and it's whiter than this, and it doesn't have as much of the blue and the purple in it, so I'm going to mix some of that in with some of them. So let's get a third cup out. Yay! Glow-in-the-dark! Sorry for the boarding house reach, but we're going to make this a crystal. Well, if I can get the bottle. Oh, I hate these child-proof things. Maybe I should call my grandson in here to open it. No, there it goes. Okay. And pop that little out of it. I need to refill my little bottle anyway, so we're going to pour quite a bit, because what I don't use now I can save for later. But we're going to add something, a little something, something to them. Okay, so we got those. I'm just going to close this up a little bit. Not tightly because, tightly, is that a word? It is now. Because I'm going to use that later. And get me a little stirring stick here. Okay, so we're going to have 3 different ones here. I'm going to throw some of that in that one. And a little bit more. That's enough of that one. Wipe that off on my high-tech cleaning device, also known as my craft clothes. Because I shake this stuff out and put it in the washer. Just craft clothes. And we're going to put some of this one in here because it's just got everything in it. Like I said, these are my dregs. Well, that's what I call it anyway. And this one we're going to add, I know I have one of these open, but I don't know where it is right now. Shh, don't tell nobody. So I'm just going to put a little of that in there, because I can put this in the tips and then that, or vice versa, whatever. This is from Hobby Lobby. The others is just what I had left over that was on my desk that I wiped off when I didn't want to look like a stripper. We're going to mix that in, but we're not done, so we're going to mix these in. Oh, look at that color. Can you see it? Come on, focus. Well, I'll show you when it's done. Trust me, it's fabulous. And it doesn't matter if I cross-contaminate into this one because, you know, it's just going to be that anyhow. And paper towel is right here. Or as my friend Rev calls it, my high-tech cleaning device. I get a kick out of her. If you guys haven't checked her out, go check out Rev Critter DIY. And don't forget to check out all the other ones in the playlist for this collaboration too. Now this one glows in the dark. So, there's that. But we're going to go one step further. Everybody uses a Marabou rainbow. Well, I've got all the other ones too. I've got the violet blue green, the gold green blue. I've got them all because I have a problem. So we're going to Yep, here's another one right here. Where does this one? This one's the rainbow. So we're going to shake these two up. Now that ball will get caught in the tip when you go to squirt it, so you can't squirt it. You got to shake it, shake it off. I'm going to put the rainbow in with the glow in the dark. Okay, there we go. And apparently I'm going to get it all over my desk. You're welcome. And I'm going to put the blue, or the violet, blue, green in the purple one. And I'm going to put them both in that one, just because I can. Who's going to stop me? Nobody. There we go. All right, now let's get these mixed up again. Oh, those are gonna be fabulous. And who's to say magical crystals aren't pretty? Oh, wow, can you see that? Watch it. It's still moving. It's so cool. I could sit and watch that for hours. Okay. All right, now that one is all mixed in too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of each one of these in these different tips. Just the tip. And you definitely want to squidgy widgy or squish or whatever you want to call it. You want to get it down in there. And of course, when you squish it, it's going to come up and look like it's empty until it goes back down, because that is physics, my dear. It is physics. And it will go back down. I'm going to put a little of this one over here. And up in there. Okay, so that's a different one. And they don't have to stay together. I mean, I'm going to pour this on the top. And I don't want them full. I don't want them full. I just want them partially full, because this is not big, so I don't want it full. Set that under there. Hit that light for 2 minutes and turn it to where it's not glowing on everything else. Let's put some of this one down in here. Whoa, keep it in there, April. Keep it in. If it gets on the walls, it's okay. It's a crystal. I mean, it's formed in nature. Top it up with some of this. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Hopefully get some bubbles up. If it has bubbles in it, I don't care. This is fantasy. Maybe my fantasy has bubbles in it. Y'all know. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I've been through. Okay, so this one, I think we're going to do another mixture of some of all of them, because this one is an extra tippy one. It's got lots of different. Beat the crap out of it on the desk. Yay. Okay, bubbles are up. Yep, bubbles came up. And some over here. And I could break these apart if I need to. I'm going to cure this one off like this and then top it off, because I want it to be, or partially cured, whatever. I think this one I'm just going to put the glow in the dark in. I have a whole bag of these crystal tip clusters and stuff, but some of them are quite large and I don't think I'm going to need them. So there's that. Oh, the light just went out. Let's start it again. And since these are clear, it does cure through these because I am like UV queen over here. I'm only going to put this one sparsely in there because I kind of want it to be a little more just glow in the dark so I can maybe break it apart too. I'm just squishing it. I'm squishing your head. I'm squishing your head. Just doing a little bit at a time. Woo! That E6000 is a little strong up in here. Force all those bubbles to come out. Take out your aggression. Pour a little of this. Put it in the lamp. Okay, those are now curing. And you don't have to throw this away because it does not cure unless the light hits it. So you can put it in a box and save it. That's what I do for another project. Okay, where's that one that I only did partially because I wanted to, was it that one? No, it's this one. Okay, so now that this one's cured partially, I'm going to top it up, not completely because I don't need the whole thing because it's, like I said, this is a little bitty thing. There we go. And now I'll put it in there, and when those, I'm going to put that on 5 minutes for all of the rest of those to finish curing. And when they are done, I will meet you back right here at the same bat channel and the same cat time. While those are curing, let's try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to try it. Nami burn. And I want to use some of that rainbow alcohol ink. No. Do I want to use that? No. I want to use the blue, the violet, blue, green, because I'm going to try to put some in the water, and hopefully it'll cure. If I mix it quick enough or long enough, it might work, y'all. It might. It might. So we're going to put just, I don't need much. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. So I'm going to do 5 milliliters, which is 2.5 and 2.5, because the SRC, our specialty resin chemical, is a 1-to-1. Yep, that's 2.5. I don't need much because I don't want it to run everywhere. Know what I mean? Okay, we're going to put some of this in there. And a little bit of the light blue, I think, of the mica powder. Okay, so we got that on in there. I don't want to put too much alcohol because alcohol and the polyurethane does not mix very well. Is this purple? Yeah, that's purple. That's not what I want. Where did I put the blue? Hey, can somebody find me the blue? Yeah. Okay, so I couldn't find that because I can't find anything. So I'm going to put some glow-in-the-dark powder in that. It's the Aquas with a glow blue. Oh, let's put the lid on that in case you knock it over again. And I've got these little pieces of cut up, what is it called? Fantasy film, because this is fantasy after all. We're going to put that in there too. Let's put it all in there. It was the leftover pieces anyway that I just cut up. We have to mix this up. Now this is just experiment too, so I'm trying to coat it all really good. Now I know that I did not put that much in that, so I'm not going to put that much of this. I'm going to put 2.5. I should get it in another container, but I'm not. I remembered how many drips that it did. Because I don't want it, one more, there we go. I don't want it too much of it, you know. Oh, I found the blue finally. Oh well. So I'm mixing that all together. Because UV resin does not stick very well to this polyurethane, so I don't want to try that. All right, it's getting warm, so we're just gonna sprinkle it in the water area, and hopefully it will work. Hopefully it will look like something. Like fantasy water. I have tried many, many, many times to use UV resin on polyurethane, and it just does not stick. So I've got a little bit left. Better hurry up before it sets up. It's starting to get a little gummy. And I'm sorry if this is a long video, but parts of it I am going to shorten. So there's that. Okay. Get off that stack. All right, we're going to let that set and see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll know. But I wanted it a little wet looking. I mean, it's supposed to be water, you know, so let's get it a little wet looking. Okay. Now let's, while that's setting, let's, oh, yep, these are set. All right, so there's that one and that one and that one and that one and that one. All right, I don't need these anymore for now because I'm going to glue those on with the E6000. All right, let's pull them out. They are not shiny, and I know that. It's fine. I don't mind. Look, 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 look what I can do. So there's that one, and I can put it over here. These are just temporary right now, so I like that one. I might glue that one up there. I don't know where I'm putting anything. I'm just throwing it on there right now. So we got this one. And I've lost my scissors. Does anybody see them? Yep, there's a pair. Put that one maybe over there. And this is the dual one, and I can break it or cut it. Here's a little piece, and I can put it up there. Let's see, where can we put this one? We can nestle that one right there. And this one can go around this edge. Maybe, if it wants to stay up there. It probably does not. Oh, oven just went off. I even got a little bitty one right here that I'm going to glue right there. So we'll put that one around. How about we do it over here around this, because I already have the grass, the moss right there. Okay, you have to stay up there now. And I got one more here. I know where it's going to go, so we're just going to pretend like it's up there, okay? Because I will glue it there. Oh, wow, this one's pretty. This one's really pretty. But I don't want to overdo it either. Know what I mean, Burns? Can you overdo something when it's a fantasy theme? I don't know. But this one is bending, so that works for me too. Because I can do that like it's on the edge of the waterfall too. Woohoo! All right, let's glue all these bad boys on here, and then I'll go get those rocks from the oven, and I will be right back with the finished product. Look at that. It's glowing. It's glowing. Well, most of it's glowing. And yes, that did work for the water. I'm going to bring you down a little closer. The rocks are in there. Everything that I made is in there. And I'll turn the light on in just a minute. Nothing is set yet because of the fact that, you know, I glued it with E6000. But you can see the water glowing, the crystals, the mushroom. Excuse me. There you go. And I will take some, like I said, it wasn't dry yet. I will take some pictures and put them at the end of this video. And I want to thank Tracey for doing the collabs from now on. She took over for Miss Claire at Claire's Crafty Corner. Tracey is a wonderful woman. And don't forget to check out all the others in the playlist now for this collaboration of our fantasy theme. Oh, it's so pretty. I think it's cute. Not what I wanted to do, but really close. So, let me know what you think down in the comments, you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please maybe you might want to think about doing that, because I do all sorts of different crafts, as you can see. I reuse old things, I make new things, I buy things and add to things, I experiment. But hey, you know what? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, and that's the same with me. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And if you're one of my subscribers, thanks for coming back. And if you're a new person, maybe consider subscribing if you like what you saw. And with that being said, I want to thank you for coming today. And if you can make one person laugh or smile, then your day has been worthwhile. And I hope I made someone at least smile with my little happy dragon in his enchanted forest. And stay tuned to the end for pictures and my shout-out list. And don't forget to check out everyone else in the playlist. Thank you, guys. Bye.